a new book for you. It's called Success and Money for Kids and Teens and Success and Money for Adults. Now, what's unique about this book is that it's not a book, it's a flip chart. It's a flip chart, and you're going, what's a flip chart? Now, young guys will have no idea what this is, but we created it so that you can print it and you can go through the system with pictures. All right. And you need a guide to be able to do that. And so a lot of you are saying, well, how is an easy way to be able to do that? So I'm going to show you what it looks like here. So this is the brand new book that we've just finished. It's a full-size book, an 8x10. And Josh and I, this is something I made years ago. And then we've redone it so you can download it into our system right now, and you can print this. You can go to Amazon, and it's about $10 because it's color. And it's called Success and Money for Kids and Teens. And then the other side is called Success and Money for Adults. Okay. Now, if you want to be able to teach your kids, this is how it works. And so you're going to come here to the book itself, and you're going to work on it like it's a flip chart. All right. So the flip chart, the one side is for kids and teens, and it's very, very simple that you're just going to sit down with them at the table. And you're just going to go through each one of these, ask them these questions. Have you ever seen a money tree? And so forth. And it will take you through the simplicity of the Money Made Easy system to teach kids and teens and young adults and so forth. Teach you about interest. It'll teach you about the 5 steps, watch how fast your money grows. And here's an introduction to like this long-term investments, which is step number 4. And of course, we can invest in things like Wendy's and Burger King. We're going to teach you a little bit about the S&P 500, the 500 biggest companies in America that are worldwide. Teach you about the stock market, about real estate, and about interest and the simplicity of it all. And so that side is for kids and teens. And honestly, you parents need to learn the kids and teens side. We call it kids and teens, but really it's the basics. And what's interesting is that you could ask a doctor some of these financial questions and they wouldn't know. It doesn't mean they're stupid. It doesn't mean they're dumb. It just means they're not educated in that part of the world. Just like if you went into the doctor's office and they said, okay, you need to go do, this procedure, and you'd go, I have no idea to do that. Well, you're not dumb. You just haven't been trained in it. So this is a book that you can download and you can teach your kids. And it's all pictures. You don't even have to be able to speak the language to be able to understand that. So the other side is Success and Money for Adults, and it's a 2-sided book. Now, the 2-sided book, what's nice about it is that you'll notice that it's going to get more and more layers. The concept is we need to teach you the simplicity of the 5 steps. Then once you learn the simplicity of the 5 steps, we can add more and more layers. You can see we're getting in a little bit more depth in these different things, talking about retirement accounts, 3 steps to financial freedom. What are you spending money on? How to increase your payments to pay off your loan, pay off your houses and things like that. And so this side is really for young adults and adults. And we get very deep into businesses and stuff like that. And the beauty of it is that it is so simple. It is so simple that you can just sit down with your family and go through the book. And as you go through that book, it's going to be pictures, and you can have your kids sitting right by you. You can actually, what I would recommend you do is you just sit down with a piece of paper, a couple, notebook, and go through it page by page and rewrite the things that are in it so that it gets into your head. The simplicity. My whole goal is to figure out how to make this simple. Making it simple is so hard. Making it complex is easy. Everybody does that because they don't have a simple system. When I created the Money Made Easy system, the adult one was easy to be able to create. The hardest one was for kids and teens. Now, when I teach this, and when you go through the classes, the Money Made Easy classes, one of the first ones is Money Made Easy for children. And I taught my 4-year-old twin granddaughters. The class is only 8 minutes long. And about 3.5, 4 minutes into it, they get up and leave. They just get up and leave because they don't want to participate. But we got to step number 5, and step number 5, of course, was to go spend the money. And they came back for that part. So, and we did it in one take, and I've never had a chance to do it again. So that's why we've created this little system. So I'm going to have Josh come in for a second, and we're going to take you to the website. And when you go to successandmoneyfoundation.org, you're then going to go to the courses section. So let's go over to the courses. You pull down the courses menu. And then from there, you're going to pull it down to the free books and downloads. Okay, free books and downloads. And then this one here is in the book section. You're just going to simply click on it. And you'll notice our first 3 books are there, but the 4th book is there as well. So let's scroll down to the 4th one. And it says Success and Money for Kids, Teens, and Adults. So let's click on the PDF. Now you'll notice, because this is a 2-sided book that we printed this, so it's full screen. So you're literally going to turn it sideways to go through here. And one side, you'll see one side's this way and one side's that way. Well, that's because one of those is just for kids and teens, and the other one is for young adults. Okay. And did you turn that there, Josh?
Yep. You can actually rotate it on.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that. So if you want to just print it this way, you can just go click that little button right there and just and do that. And again, this is how it was designed. So you'll notice that it's got kids and teens. The other side is for adults, and you can print them. You can flip the other side if you want to, but for most people, actually, we're going to build this one more time, and we're going to build it just with the kids and teens on one side and the young adults and adults on the other side. This is if you want to print it and literally make a flip book out of it, like we do here. Now, along with that, let's go back to the site, if you would, Josh, and I want you to go back to the courses and the downloads, because I want to show you where you can print the play money. So we're going to come here to there. Let's scroll down just a little bit. And you've heard of flashcards. Well, these are cash cards. Stop on number 5. Here's the Money Made Easy Play Money. So if you click on that one, this is where you can literally print these yourself and then cut them up. And one side's a question, the other side's the answer. And you can make your own play money out of this. And you'll notice that the child's front is the same on the front and back. So you're just going to go figure out where that is. And this is a fun thing that you can play with kids and with adults, because the questions get pretty hard as you get into the adults, and you'll notice that the dollar value goes up with it as well. So this is something that you'll be able to use when you're doing the system. You can use real cash, you can use play cards, you can do whatever you want. Let's go back to the site, to the downloads again. And you'll notice that the number 5, the 5 steps wealth formula right there. There's the downloadable PDF. Go right below the cash right there. This is a great one for you to be able to use too. This is something I highly recommend that you print. You print this, and then you flip the page over, and then you're going to print the back side of it, which is page 2. And I would put this in your pocket. I would be carrying this everywhere. When you're sitting on the subway, when you're sitting in a car, you're just going to pull it out and review, because these are the basics of all the things you need to do in order to be successful, is right here. So that's our system right there. You can go to Amazon and order the book. It's probably a little more expensive. We have to ship, if it has to be shipped over someplace around the world. And we're selling this for cost. So, when we created the foundation, I just told myself that I would be willing to build this foundation, but I'm not going to do it for money. I'm not going to do it. I'll do it to help, but I'm not going to do it for money. And the people that I want to attract to this world are not doing it for the money. They're doing it because they want to help. Okay, so it's a very different sorting process. There's some wonderful people that I know that won't give me the time of day because they're still making mortgage payments and doing too many things to spend time doing this part. But there it is right there. So you can get all the books. There's the 1001. If you want to order the book, the cost on it's $6.30 for that one. Let's scroll down to the other Success and Money ones. There's the quote book. There's our 101 book summaries. It's $5.90. And again, that's our cost on it. That's what Amazon is charging us for it. And then, of course, you've got the 501 Success and Money quotes. And then, of course, the brand new one, Success and Money for Kids, Teens, Young Adults, and Adults. And it's $9.94. We had to, we created the book backwards. We figured out how much we could how many pages we needed to be able to do in order to be able to get this under $10, because all of our products we want as cheap as possible, because we want you to be able to order these and give these away like candy. Okay, that's our system right there. I highly recommend that you go and download that program. It goes hand in hand with a lot of the classes that we teach. And the real goal is for you to be able to have this book that you can literally go through when you're teaching your kids or yourself. The first thing I would do is I would get this, I would print it, I would get some paper, and I would go through it page by page and write down some notes of the things that you learned and some of the action items you're going to do. So thank you so much for being with us. We're going to be right back. We're going to plant some money trees, and we're going to give some money away. We're going to give some Berkshire Hathaway stock. My wife and I are literally giving away our stock away to help you have a better life. The purpose of the foundation is to help you and your children, your loved ones, have a better life. In order to do that, you have to study successful people. How did they do it? And that's what we're going to do, is we're studying successful people. One of the things they do is they get their finances in order so that their world isn't so much chaos. And we're going to teach you that simple system to be able to do that. So stay tuned. We're going to be right back, and we're going to give away some money trees. We're going to celebrate our student successes. Thanks for watching.